Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh man, it's been a long time since I made a motorcycle video, but my girl and I decided to ride out upstate New York today. Just catch whatever is left of the beautiful leaves and this small little town here. What's this town called again? The Cornwall. And of course, the machine that got us there is our beloved K1200LT, aka the Eggplant, aka the most popular bike on my channel. This 24 going on 25-year-old machine has still got some spark in her, and she gets us exactly to where we need to go. And guys, this wasn't some crazy adventure. This isn't like the previous 5,000 mile trip from east to west or 2,000 mile trip down to Georgia. No. This is nice, this is chill, this is a weekend getaway, and that's exactly how the narration for this video is going to go. I don't have a script, I don't have anything written out. I'm just simply gonna talk, and if you find this interesting, then thank you. I guess then you'd enjoy hearing me out and my thoughts on the whole process. Sadly guys, we don't get to take out this bike much often, and let's talk on why. It has to do with the seasons and the general weather in New York. The summers are very humid. There's absolutely no need to be on a bike around the city in the summer. The humidity will make you sweat out of every single pore that is in your body. The winters, there's a bunch of salt on the road, although I think they're actually changing that to sand, so we'll see how that goes. So that really leaves spring and fall. And fall is exactly when this little trip took place. The beautiful fall landscapes, especially when you get out into the mountainous regions, the Catskills, the Adirondacks, or just even around the Bear Mountain region. All the locals know exactly what I'm talking about. Looks absolutely fabulous at this time of the year. So we thought, you know what? Time's running out. The bike is in good shape. Let's go somewhere. And we did, and here's us leaving New York. That's a whole adventure just by itself. I love riding through the city at night when there's not much traffic, everything is beautifully lit up, and you have this nice cool wind kind of just hitting your body and everything is perfect. But let me tell you, when I have to ride this thing through morning traffic, that's on the weekend especially, that's got to be one of the worst situations you can possibly put yourself into. I've stopped so many times and my fans kicked on over and over again that I think after this ride, I'm gonna need to do a coolant change. But once you hit upstate and those trees start flying by and the traffic's finally gone, that's when you truly feel alive. And if you're wondering where we're headed, it's just a small, pretty town upstate, about 70 miles one way and 140 round trip. The reason we're going there is because there's a beautiful road, it's about 10 minutes long, where you get to ride by the Hudson, the trees look beautiful, there's some mountains, and it's an overall just a good vibe. Now another question you may be asking me is, well Vic, why take the bike? Could have just as easily taken the car, less hassle, less gear, maybe even more enjoyment. But I don't think so. In fact, this is where I bring in some philosophy and talk about what so many YouTubers like to preach about as well, which is taking a road trip on something that is old. Alright, well let me rephrase that. Something that is old and cool. And you know what else is cool? The road that I'm about to hit on this bike. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you guys enjoy this route that I took with my girl. The environment and the setting is absolutely stunning, especially for New York. Now I understand it's not the West Coast, it's not Colorado or California, but just listen to some music and give this one a go. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that scenic ride, and yes, I ended up getting pulled over by the police officers. By the end of it, they set up a checkpoint and they were looking for something or someone, and I was just happy that it wasn't me. Because I didn't want no trouble as we stopped in this little town and went to the diner. And guys, don't worry, I didn't forget about the cool and old bike that I will definitely talk about later. But first, let's take a stop and have a meal. So we stopped at this pretty cool place. I think it was like a restaurant, hotel, and it was beautiful inside. Wood everywhere, cool furniture, cool trinkets, just an awesome place to be, especially if you're passing by on a motorcycle and you could stop by and you could really relate to what's going on over here. I'll make sure to add some pictures of food so you can see exactly what went into our stomachs. And after a spirited meal, we went for another spirited ride. This was actually a really steep hill going down, so pretty much my bike is suffering in first gear the whole time. But once we got down there, there's a beautiful view of the river, some cool nature to see, and just pretty much to relax and chill. Oh, and of course there was a railroad crossing, and you always have to mention that there's a railroad crossing when you pass a railroad crossing on your motorcycle. Very important. Alright, back to my cool old bike. Why this bike? Why take it? Well, honestly, I love taking something that is old and just traversing on it in the modern day world, right? Yes, my bike has some modern features, although it's a 2001. I have ABS, I have a windshield that goes up and down, I have heated grips and such, but you know what else I have? A cassette player. Damn right. Standard on the K1200LT. And you know what I popped in there? I popped in the Eagles, and I was blasting Hotel California through the 4 speakers, giving me some serious surround sound. I know, it wasn't that great, but I heard every word, and it made me happy. So even though this was a pretty short trip down a scenic route and a nice diner on the side of the road, I enjoyed it so much more because I got to do it on something that's pretty classic these days. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you have something old in your garage that you baby or you just kind of wipe every now and then so it looks good, I suggest you take that thing out and go for a ride. Long or short, it doesn't matter, man. Just enjoy what you have.
Alright guys, so my girlfriend is always making fun of me because she says I take too damn long at gas stations. But honestly, it's like one of the best parts of the trip, right? You kind of settle down, you park your bike, you fill up your gas, and then you get to go to the store. And at the store, you always get some snacks for the road, which is top 5 favorite things to do on a road trip. Is always stop by a little place like this right here, get myself a Red Bull, always, you know. Today I got a green one. I don't even think I ever had this one before. And peanut butter M&Ms. And tell me not, because Alina just told me that, oh, we're going to be here for 30 minutes. But this is part of the journey. This is part of the adventure, right? You're coming back from somewhere, you want a little drink, and you get yourself something good. So let me know if you agree with me on that, or you rather just skip all the gas stations altogether, just fill up and keep going on your way. Yeah, and this is how we store our drinks. See? Everything on this bike comes in handy. Yes, we just happened to do that. And it worked out. It worked out.
It's my adventure.
Right? it's part of the adventure, guys. Come on, look at us adventuring over here.
And now that my spiel about snacks on the curbside of a gas station are over, I wish you happy travels, long or short distances.